Hey guys, welcome to Gaming VR. We are here with Sean, who is the business director of VRX Games. It is a VR arcade in Duluth. I just had my daughter's birthday party here, and it is a great place. So just wanted to talk to these guys and get a little information about their plans and their business model. So why don't you tell me a little bit about VRX?
So VRX is kind of, if you say virtual reality arcade, I think you kind of pigeonhole it because it's kind of like, it defines who you are. So for us, it's more like a virtual reality experience because we have more than just arcades, we have more than just setups, we have, like we're standing on the stage right now, we've got live music, we do live events, charity events, and everything like that. So we're trying to build a VR community, is my best way to put it. Is somewhere where everyone can have a shared experience in terms of, VR is the new thing, and we really want people to kind of feel at ease jumping into something new in terms of this kind of entertainment. So VRX is kind of a catch-all VR arcade, but we like to have other experiences around our guests.
Okay. You also have tournaments. I think you have a Smashbox Arena tournament.
Yes.
You do other events like the charity event that you mentioned.
Yes.
What's the charity?
So for us, we have Make-A-Wish, Georgia. That's going to be October 26th between 7 and 10. We're going to have live music. We're going to have a silent auction, games, of course. So we're kind of like dabbling a little bit of everything, just trying to create a good overall. It's all for charity. 100% of the proceeds are going to charity. So it's really just a nice place it's all about community. Bringing that community in. We're going to have fun. We're going to, donate at the same time. So it's kind of like, and we do, like you said, the dodgeball tournaments. Every month we do a cash pool, so the winners are going to get paid out and everything like that. 2-on-2 tournaments. We're looking to do trivia night as well. So we're just trying to find ways to incorporate other events into VR perspective, and that kind of essence.
So speaking of the games, what games do you have here, and what games might you be looking to get in the future?
Right. So right now we kind of have a variety of games. You've got your shooting, arcade games like Raw Data, H3. We've got casual games for people who just want to kind of ease into it with Job Simulator, which is fantastic, just kind of like fun house where you just mess around in the
Always
world.
a favorite with the kids.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, even the adults as well. Like I had my mother in, and she was playing Job Simulator, and just like when she comes into the game, she goes, "What do I do?" And it's like anything. Your hands are the controllers, so it's really just have fun. Figure out how to have fun like a kid again. The other titles we have, we've got Tilt Brush, which is just really just creativity. Sprint Vector, which is a game that's only it's exclusive to us right now in Georgia.
My personal favorite.
Yeah, I saw you playing. It's like, for me, I can't handle that stuff, but it's great to watch a professional play it. So we have a lot of, it's a good variety, and we're always updating. We'll post it on our Facebook page, what games we have. We have The Gleam, which is an escape room, kind of Halloween theme. We have a pumpkin sculpting game.
I saw that.
Yeah, they're doing a kind of like a contest and everything like that. So we are figuring out as our developers what kind of makes a good VR experience. So we're always experimenting with new titles, new categories of games, and everything like that. So it's look at our webpage, we'll have something new.
Yeah, what is the website?
It's vrx.games, and we have our Facebook page, we have our Twitter feed, everything's on VRX Games.
Okay. What are the rates? So I came in, had the party, and it was much cheaper than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
So just a general person coming in here, and maybe the party rates?
Yeah, for us we have basically we have public hours Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we have two kind of rates that we're working on right now. So we have all day, which is $20 for the entire day. And if we get kind of overbooked, we kind of do 15-minute intervals, so everyone gets a chance to play and everything like that. You sign a cue sheet, you come in, you play, then the next person in line gets to play as well. And then we have our bay reservations, which makes more sense for parties as well, where you do $30 for an hour. We kind of advise 2 to 5 people, so everyone can get a chance to play as well. If you've got a larger party, 2 bays makes sense. We had an entire football team in. They had about 30 to 40 people they had about 3 bays, and they were, our ages go as low as 8. We kind of advise just because the height with the VR calibration. But we also do private events, and those are Monday through Thursdays. They are $179 an hour, minimum 2 hours. So those are pretty much our overall rates.
Okay. So plans for the future. I know that you guys have this area in Duluth, but you are looking to expand in the future. And do what are the plans for VRX's future?
Yeah, for us, this store was more or less a proof of concept. It's like, do people want to come and play VR? Answer has been yes, resounding yes. So for us, it's how do we create a better overall experience? How do we accommodate everybody and not have long queues or anything like that? So we're looking to expand in Georgia and hopefully, the Southeast come with investors and figuring out that whole model. But I think our model works. It's proven that it works. It's proven that people want to come, they want to have fun, they want to try something new. It just comes down to continuing to innovate over time. You innovate and you execute. You innovate, you execute. So for us, that really comes down to game developers, how you build out your atmosphere within the space that you have. So, like I said, we've got the stage, we have live music, we have everything else surrounding this VR culture, and it's really comes down to that. So we are looking to expand. We expand the way that our guests kind of want to experience VR.
So what about the hardware? Right now, all the bays are Vives. Mm-hmm. Do you have plans to bring in Rifts or PSVR or any of the other maybe Microsoft headsets or anything like that?
Yeah, not at the moment. HTC Vive has been really good for us. We have their commercial version and everything like that, so they've been very well with parts and everything like that. If we have any issues, we haven't really. PSVR isn't at this time like we talked about before off camera. It's not the highest quality in terms of your horsepower of your unit and also your tracking. So there are some exclusive titles that I like on PSVR that eventually they'll come to the PC market. Not really familiar so much with Rift overall. I know they are going to be, Microsoft in essence. If whoever comes out with Minecraft VR is kind of like going to be the go-to in terms of just overall customer base. But for us, we've been really satisfied with HTC Vive.
And you're running a custom OS over Steam to launch games, and it works really well. Yeah. Is that's something you guys developed in-house?
No, that's actually, I'm not sure who are the developers, but it's called Springboard VR, and it kind of governs your title selection. So if you want to choose a multiplayer game or an age-appropriate game or a skill-appropriate game, beginner, intermediate, advanced, it kind of sets everything out to you in a nice, clean menu that gives you a good reference point in terms of, okay, to choose something, I literally have to turn and point. So it gives you that first kind of 1-2 is I have to look and I have to point. And then going from there, it really kind of, each game is by skill category and everything like that. So I'm not sure who the developers are, but Springboard VR it also can do time limits as well. And it also lets us see what you're playing, the time left, and if you need help as well. So it's kind of a good overall monitoring system that we have.
So it looks, somewhat like a restaurant on the floor here. Any plans on serving food, drinks, anything like that?
That would be the next step. We're figuring out with Gwinnett County what kind of works in terms of, okay, if you serve adult beverages, do you have to have a full bar or do you have to have a full kitchen? So right now we do kind of like catering events. We have Lucky Dog, they're a hot dog, hamburger, kind of Chicago style that we're going to have for Make-A-Wish. So right now we're bringing in vendors, but we're looking to actually have our own kind of full kitchen, full service and everything like that, where the virtual assistants who help you with technical help would actually be your server as well. So we're looking at that kind of balance.
Still very much a work in progress, but still very, very fun.
Yeah. So it's all just kind of developing the guest experience. That's if VRX is anything, it's about the guest experience.
Okay, so this will probably hit in YouTube in a couple of days. What events do you have coming up that might be interesting to anyone in the Atlanta area?
Right now, I would say the Make-A-Wish for October 26th is kind of like our big, it's going to be our big banner event. But check out our Facebook page. We're toying with things right now, so maybe we'll have a trivia, maybe we'll have, we do monthly volleyball, so that kind of changes depending on the school year, if they're out for fall break or anything like that. But right now our main thing is the Make-A-Wish October 26th.
Yep. Once again, how many bays are there right now?
Right now we have 6 bays operational, but we have 11 open. So we're really trying to figure out critical mass in terms of audience. Are we people waiting a long time or anything like that? So we're probably going to expand very soon.
Okay. You've also got the Wii U bay over there?
The Wii, yeah, that's more or less if you're waiting in line, you can figure, go back to the very first commercial motion controls and stuff like that. So, Wii Sports is in there, so people bowl, So it's a nice little distraction beyond waiting for your next.
And then also you guys have the antique bowling arcade machine over here, which is really cool.
Yeah, we're looking to get kind of, the way that I always put it is you're kind of the old and the new. So we've got the retro. It's kind of hard to say Wii is retro now, but it's over a decade old. So some people, that was their first console, not for me. But yeah, we've got the bowling arcade game. We're looking for more, of that 80s, early 80s kind of generational arcade, just to be like.
So kind of like that Ready Player One-ish feel.
Yeah. So you have families coming in, and the adults can say, "Hey, this is what I played when I was a kid," and the kids, they're kind of teaching cross-cultural, age gaps of this was fun in my day, this is fun in my day, and kind of like meeting in the middle.
That's cool. So anything else that you want to announce?
Not at the moment, but yeah, just come in VRX. Our tagline is "Get in the Game," which is, with VR, it's quite literal. Yeah, just come on down. We're in Sugar Hill, Georgia. Look at us on our Facebook, vrx.games, for our website.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
I'll see you guys in the next video.